Imagine a conflict where not only soldiers clash, but the very landscape becomes a battleground, forever altered by the tools of war. How do we draw lines, even in such extreme circumstances, to protect our planet and its inhabitants? It is a complex question that touches upon the very core of international law and morality. Jus in bello, meaning justice in war, refers to the laws and customs governing the conduct of parties engaged in armed conflict. In the context of environmental warfare, it dictates that even during hostilities, there are limits to how belligerents can destroy or degrade the natural environment. This principle is not about whether a war is just, but about how it is fought. The core mechanism behind jus in bello for environmental warfare stems from international humanitarian law, particularly the Geneva Conventions and their additional protocols. These legal frameworks aim to minimize suffering and prevent unnecessary damage during armed conflicts. When applied to the environment, they seek to ensure that military actions do not cause widespread, long-term, and severe damage to the natural world, or jeopardize civilian populations by destroying vital ecosystems. Understanding this means recognizing that while some environmental damage might be an unavoidable consequence of war, deliberate or disproportionate destruction of nature for military advantage is prohibited. For example, clearing forests to expose enemy positions might be considered, but intentionally poisoning water sources or indiscriminately destroying agricultural lands could be seen as violations. The key is to weigh military necessity against the potential for excessive and lasting environmental harm. A crucial insight comes from the 1977 Environmental Modification Convention, also known as ENMOD. This treaty specifically prohibits military or any other hostile use of environmental modification techniques having widespread, long-lasting, or severe effects. While the Vietnam War predates ENMOD, the widespread use of defoliants like Agent Orange significantly shaped the international community's understanding and efforts to codify these protections, highlighting the devastating consequences of environmental warfare. Ultimately, grasping the concept of jus in bello in environmental warfare empowers us to critically assess the ethical and legal dimensions of modern conflicts. It provides a framework to understand accountability for environmental devastation during wartime, emphasizing that even amidst the chaos of battle, our shared planet and the well-being of its people must be considered and protected from irreversible harm.
If this history moves you, like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.